Hello and welcome into this spooky Halloween Friday night. How are y'all doing tonight, boys?
Oh man, it has been a hot minute since we've been on here, and a lot has happened.
That's very true. We've had a lot of changes in the last little bit since we've been on here last. I don't know if Matty Ice wants to be the one to talk about that, but I didn't want to steal his thunder or anything, but we've had some major life things going on recently, so that's
Is he with us, or did he freeze up?
Yeah, I think he's
So we'll have to wait for that little part. What I was kind of talking about a little bit was more so in the college football world, and I know what you're saying in our personal lives too, but
yeah, kind of breaking news in the college world since we were last on here. LSU and
LSU is the. I so wish Tiger Mike were here tonight so we could get his take on everything. I mean, Lord, you fire your coach one day, you fire your offensive coordinator the next day, you fire your AD a few days later. I mean, and now the governor's in charge of everything. He's going to start figuring out and naming replacements.
Yeah, it's like back to the old what was it show with Trump? You're fired.
You're fired.
And you're fired. Yeah, it's a mess down there in the bayou. So I hate that we're missing Tiger Mike tonight, but
yeah,
maybe
I'm sure
we'll
he
get
would have
him.
some opinions.
Yeah, maybe we'll get him back on here on Sunday to kind of hit that again, because I mean we could probably do a whole show on that because that's just wild. It's a wild situation.
And we're not even an LSU show. That's the thing.
That's it.
Are you with us, Matty Ice? Are you back?
I'm trying. I don't know what's going on.
Your whole world's turned upside down. That's what's going on.
It just went poof. I was just like, what?
Yeah.
But
what we're talking about is it's been a hot minute since we've been on. There are reasons for that, personal and in the college football world. So
yes,
Micah had said that he didn't know if you wanted to spill the beans.
I will.
About what's happened.
I've got a daughter.
Without further ado.
You've got a daughter? Breaking news. Bum, bum,
Yeah.
bum. Matty Ice is now Daddy Ice.
Breaking news.
Yeah, you got to change your name.
You're now Daddy Ice.
Daddy Ice?
Yes.
Let's see.
Now, Daddy Ice.
See if I can change that real quick.
Daddy Matty Ice.
And
that's too much.
And Papa D is now officially Papa D.
Yeah, I guess that's official.
That's stuck.
That's breaking news too. It's official.
Official.
And for those of you out there, if you're watching, I think it does fit. It fits pretty well. I like it. It's a good grandpa name.
Join back in. I might have to join back in with that.
Well, just remember next time. It's all right. Daddy eyes.
All right. I will.
Well, so we do have, football this weekend. I know we've had it the last.
Oh, they're still playing. They're still playing.
Yeah.
I didn't realize. Since Georgia was off last week, and we had our world turned upside down by their addition to our family. It's kind of hard to your days blend together and all that, and spending half a week. Well, we spent half a week. Matthew and his wife spent basically a full week at the hospital. So yeah, your days run all together and stuff. So yeah, it's good to try to get back to some semblance of quote unquote normal. So yeah, let's dive into the football part.
I'm really excited about this slate of games we have that we're picking. And, just looking around the landscape for tomorrow, I like the way week 10 is shaping up. It's shaping up to be one of the best weeks of the season, I think. And news flash, breaking news also. On Tuesday, we have the first official college football playoff rankings. So we get to ditch these pretty crappy AP rankings and move to something a little more substance to it, in my opinion. So let me get this pulled up so we can pick our games. Show everybody what we picked.
So we're going straight into the picks, huh? All right. Let's get here. Yeah, I think I have officially decided I'm probably just going to remove that because ever since I've done that, they've just gone to hell.
No,
Yeah, it might be bad luck. We need to talk to.
All right. So 6 pick'em games this week. Starting out with the world's largest outdoor cocktail party in Jacksonville, Florida. Georgia, Florida. Don't let anybody tell you it's any different. It's Georgia, Florida.
Yeah, for those of you, and I guarantee you game day is going to get it wrong in the morning, and I always do, but for those of you who need an education out there, it's Georgia, Florida, not Florida, Georgia.
It's always Georgia, Florida. And Florida, newsflash, one of the teams, I guess they were one of the first. I think Penn State was the first to let axe their coach. Florida has followed suit. Of course, 3 big name programs looking for new leadership. But Georgia comes in facing Florida, 7.5 point favorite. At a neutral site game. Always one of the fun atmospheres. We've been to one of these games previously, all 3 of us together. We won't talk about the outcome of that particular matchup, but it is a fun environment. I think you guys would agree with me. And I mean, the way they split the stadium, it's not from across the 50-yard line where it's split 50-50. It's down the middle. So you get noise. It's constantly, one set of fans are yelling and screaming, depending on who has the ball and stuff like that. So there's constant noise, at least until somebody starts taking away with the game towards the end of the third, fourth quarter, and half the stadium starts emptying out because the game may be in hand already. But anyway, Georgia's 7.5 point favorite. As you can see up there, every single one of us is expecting Georgia to win by more than a touchdown. What do you think the keys to this game are, Micah?
Yeah, I'm going to say The biggest key to me is that over the bye week we got healthy. We're about as healthy as we can be. There's a few guys that are out for the season, or at least,
Longer term,
yeah, very long term. Maybe somebody we might get one or two back at, a national championship game if we were to ever, if we were to get there. So, I'm going to say health because I looked at the injury report before this game, and Florida's got quite a few guys, not questionable, but out, and they're key contributors. Also, losing the coach and just the streak in the series that Georgia's rolled off now over the last several years. I think that momentum is key here. What will be key for Georgia to cover and win? I think we'll be watching out for the trick plays, maybe a fake punt, some type of schemed up play, because pull out all the stops in this game. You could see multiple, crazy trick plays, or a fake punt, or an onside kick, or you've got to be fundamentally sound tomorrow, I think. And as long as we do that, I think we'll pull away and win this game comfortably. I
think you're boring Daddy Ice over there.
Yeah, he's yawning on me.
Like asleep, man. Like asleep.
Living up to the name, Daddy Ice.
Yep. But no, I agree with all that too. But I also want to add, not only is it going to be a landslide and a slaughter fest, we're going to give them 4 cans of whoop ass.
Oh, God.
I hope you're right.
One mollywop.
Okay.
Let's hope you're right. That will be a great, fun game to watch.
I might even place a bet on.
Wow. Okay.
From.
I'm a dad now, so I'm getting a little frisky, a little on edge. And,
I think you got a little frisky about 9-10 months ago.
That's right.
Listen here.
That would be what caused the situation.
Right. No, I'm definitely. I don't know. We'll see.
So you don't think it's going to be much of a contest, is what you're saying?
Heck no.
Okay, I definitely hope you are right.
We're gonna go in there and we're gonna handle business and get out, get in, get out, get done.
That's what I would like to see. I like what Dogfather said about us being healthy as we've been, and that the biggest part of that is on our offensive line. We finally
going to be huge.
I mean, every single game as the season went along, we started a different unit up front because of the injuries. Those guys up front getting banged up and getting little nicks and all that stuff. That finally, and they are all healthy, is what's shown on the report, the health, whatever you call the thing, the health report or whatever that they put out each week. So, and what's interesting is over the season, since we've had to play so many guys up there, now that everybody's healthy, we've got some good depth to work through, and we can rotate some guys that you can, depend on up front and get some guys some rest so you can keep them fresh throughout the game. But I think that's the key, is our win in the trenches, of course, on both the offensive and defensive line. Hopefully, our defensive line can create some pressure and keep their quarterback on edge, uncomfortable.
That's been the hope all season.
And then, well, maybe this is the time it actually comes to fruition.
Yeah.
And then on defense, Lord, can we please show up on third down and get off the freaking field on third down? But not wait until the fourth quarter
tomorrow.
Not wait until the fourth quarter to do it. Not wait till the second half to do it. How about let's get off the bus thinking it's already the second half, and let's just play ball like we're capable of playing and actually show up on defense in the first half. That'd be too hard.
It's been too hard so far, but hopefully that changes tomorrow.
I mean, everybody we've played, we've made their quarterbacks look like they're all NFL caliber quarterbacks.
At least in the first half, right?
At least in the first half. Exactly.
Some of them longer than that, but yeah. I mean, those are always huge keys for us. But I would love for Matty Ice to be right. I would like to not worry about this game, but if there's anybody that I worry about every year, it's Florida, because these games are always tough and they always give us their best shot. We've had a few recently where we've, come out and smashed them, but that's outlier. That's an outlier game. That's not
what
this series is.
I've heard some, other podcasts and stuff like that. Here, most recently in this series, if it's a matchup where one of the teams is ranked and the other one isn't, which this is because Florida is not ranked. Typically, what happens in this series with those types of matchups is the ranked team wins and they win it pretty easily. That's what has happened. So it's usually a 10+ point difference. So we'll see if that happens tomorrow and it holds true.
Yeah, I'd say 10. I'm just not expecting a 20 to 30 point spread here.
Just for kicks and giggles, give me a final score for the Georgia-Florida game.
Go ahead, Matty Ice, Mr. Mollywop.
Yeah, show me this Mollywop score. What is it?
Give me 49-10.
Dang. That is a Mollywop. That would qualify. What about you, Dog Father?
That would make me very happy.
I think that would make Mr. Force very happy. Shout out to Mr. Force if he ever watches.
Shout out to the Forces. They're there. They're going to be set up early in the morning and having a good time.
They're already there.
Yeah. I'll say this is going to be a 34-20 ball game.
You almost hit mine dead on. I've written it down. I have it on. I'd already written it on my paper here, if you can see it. 34-17 Georgia.
Okay. So you think another field goal? Yeah. I mean, none of us expected to be a 3-point squeaker, but you know.
But stranger things have happened.
That's why I'm saying if there's one game I'm worried about every year, it's this one until we actually do stomp them. So.
All right. So moving along, I guess. Okay. From your mouth to God's ears.
Yeah. Right.
So moving along to game number 2, we got Texas at home, welcoming one of the craziest lines I think I've seen, other than last week when Vandy was favored over LSU and they lived up to it. Or was that 2 weeks ago now? It's hard to remember since we've been
2 weeks
out
ago.
of. Yeah, that was 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Texas is only favored by 1.5 at home over Vanderbilt. Let that sink in.
I wish it shouldn't be more than that. What do you mean? What spread
If
should
this
it
was
be if they're at
any year prior to last year,
Mm-hmm.
and Vandy was going out to Texas to play a football game, the line would have been at least 17.5. Oh, we got company in the chat too, by the way.
Tiger Mike says, "What's up?"
Tiger Mike?
Yeah, he's in the house.
Get Marcus Freeman.
We'll need to talk about that on Sunday. I got some
when
thoughts.
he's back, we'll talk about coaching search for the LSU.
Go to Marcus Freeman. Don't go to anybody else.
So anyway, Vandy only 1.5 dog. That's crazy to me. I'm just not used to seeing Vandy get the respect that they are getting right now. Now, granted, they've earned it. They've earned it. I'm not going to take anything away from them.
They should.
It's interesting that 3 of the 4 of us are taking Vandy in the 1.5. I guess basically it's a pick'em game, because unless it's just a 1-point game, the spread's not going to matter.
Right.
So 3 of us are saying Vandy. Mike is out on the limb here and taking the home favorite, the Longhorns.
Goofball of an uncle.
Yeah, that line is now up to 3.5 in favor of Texas. So there's something going on here, and I think what's happening is
stop it.
Look, Arch is out tomorrow. Look,
Arch is out.
Arch is out tomorrow. They're playing their backup, okay, and their backup isn't just some slouch. He's a senior who started.
But he's not been playing, because if he were better than Arch, he would have been starting.
Yeah, well, he may not be more talented than Arch, but I think the backup quarterback, his name is Matthew Caldwell. He's from Auburn, Alabama. Okay, and
didn't he play at Auburn?
I do not think so. No, but where I was going with this was, and shout out to Josh Pate. I do watch his show. He's got a great podcast. He alluded to this. The backup quarterback boost, just like the interim head coach boost, is a real thing in college football. And
agreed.
I think that they will have some juice. It's an elimination game for Texas. It's at home, okay? And I don't know. I mean, if I'm getting basically a pick'em game, I'm gonna go with the home team with the better roster.
But you know what you're missing on that roster?
Rolling the dice. So
you know what you're missing on that roster?
Yeah, I know.
Quarterback.
Your quarterback and the better quarterback is on the other team.
Yes, but the one quarterback in Arch Manning that we've all been crushing all season, right? So
Yeah,
what do I have to lose picking Texas here?
The game.
Here's one thing. I'll tell you. Go Diego, go.
Go Diego, go. And I love Diego Pavia, and I love the way Vandy's playing, and they deserve all the respect that they're getting.
Yeah, they took out LSU. Ain't that right, Tiger Mike?
They put the nail in the coffin on LSU season.
Goodbye, Brian.
They went to LSU. LSU just went. How you like
Wow.
that, Tiger Mike?
Look at the
he's
Tiger fan.
He's now a Vandy fan.
That's what
Man,
he's gonna say.
bandwagon.
Maybe I need to
bandwagon.
put that on the banner now. Go Doors instead of Go Tigers. We just put
You
Go
freaking
Doors.
bandwagon, you.
Yeah, I'm talking junk. You know I am. What else would I do? You would be doing the same thing if it was happening to Georgia.
Get your butt on this stream.
Yeah, if you're in the chat long enough, you can jump on here, big guy.
Get your butt on this stream.
Trick or treating time's over.
Let your wife do that.
But I just think that basically I'm bought into the way Vandy's playing. So, this year so far. And I didn't even realize that Arch Manning was out of the game. That even solidifies it more to me that Vandy's probably going to go in there and actually win this game.
And they very well could, but I knew all of y'all would go for Vandy, so I also was kind of.
Yeah, that was more of a strategic pick by you, I think, than it was actually, using your noggin.
Just in case, boys, don't be kicking.
You're trying to make up, points in the overall pick scheme things, aren't you?
Hey, if the take's good enough for Josh Pate, it's good enough for me. So
okay. Well, we will see. That's an early game tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken.
Early snoozer.
Yep. So Texas is going to come out all, there's a real thing for those early, because that's what 11 a.m. local kick, because it's the noon Eastern game. So yeah, they're gonna still be thinking they're sleeping in bed when they walk out on the field first thing.
Favors home teams.
And then next game, I would say, is the disappointment bowl of this season.
Yep.
This game, when we looked at the beginning of the season, you thought, oh wow, this might be,
a
good Big one. 10 championship preview game, or something along those lines, or even something further like college football playoff type game.
Yeah, I had people telling me this might be the semifinal. And I'm like,
yeah, that's not happening anymore, people.
Pump the brakes, buddy.
James Franklin is not that coach anymore.
Yep.
And
you're not
Penn
that guy,
State
Cal.
is a 20.5 point underdog. Now, granted, it's at Ohio State, but still.
And it's probably going to be more than that once the game's over, because Ohio State and Ryan Day is not going to let up at all.
Well, they almost don't have a choice because they don't play anybody the rest of the season, so they got to take care of business.
This doesn't help either.
I know.
Hey guys, I have to correct myself. Tiger Mike.
Breaking news.
Yeah, Tiger Mike looked it up. Thank you, sir. It just came out about an hour ago that Arch is cleared off the injury report and expected to start tomorrow.
Well, there you go. They'll still lose.
So I had the last information I had getting on here, was that he wasn't going to play. So it's my fault for not checking beforehand.
No problem.
Anyway.
So Ohio State favored by 20.5 over Penn State. Like I said, this couldn't be any different than what you anticipated leading into the season. And all three of us think Ohio State is going to take care of business. You're gonna have a lot of ass on the field, right? Then this Saturday?
This might be a 5-canner. It might be the Indiana-Illinois score.
Ooh,
More
ouch.
than that. It might be
Wow.
like 70-something to 3.
The only one that's not taking Ohio State is Tiger Mike, who's not here to defend himself.
He also doesn't have a coach either, so
So it's the no coaches, committee.
No coaches unite.
yay!
Honestly, I think he's just taking the points just because it's 20.5. Yep, there you go.
That's exactly what he said.
He saw 20.5 and he thinks, I'm just going to bet that they're not going to lose by 3 touchdowns. But here's the thing.
They will
I
lose
think they're going to lose by at least 5.
Yeah, and the other part about
Ryan Day is not going to let up at all.
Well, that and Ohio State's defense is stingy, and Penn State's
they're giving up like 9 points a game or 7 points a game or something.
5.5 points per game.
So even if they give up their average, say they give up a touchdown.
Yeah.
All Ohio State has to do is score 28.
And they cover.
Be good.
So and I definitely can see Ohio State scoring at least 28 points.
Here's the other thing. Penn State's
in the first quarter.
Penn State's quarterback is out for the season.
Yeah, they lost their guy too. Wow.
He broke his leg or something like that. So thank you, Tiger Mike. Yeah, we said we started the show.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween,
so what are
everybody.
You up to now, Tiger Mike? Are you done trick or treating? Or are you needing more candy?
No,
give me more candy.
The kid's got candy and he got those adult beverages.
Mm-hmm. That's his candy.
Maybe it is a good thing that he's not on here tonight.
I can go crack one real quick.
So next game on the schedule is kind of intriguing me a little bit. Mm-hmm. Miami favored by 12.5 at SMU. And 3 of the 4 points in SMU in this game. Not Daddy Ice.
No. Actually, it shows on ESPN that is a 10.5 point favorite for Miami now instead of 12.5.
Yeah, that was earlier in the week. You got to play the 12.5.
Yep, that's true. But I don't see SMU covering that. I just
at home.
I don't.
I mean, you get a home dog, 2 touchdowns, basically. You think Miami's going to take care of business?
I think so. Carson Beck.
You're the biggest Carson Beck fan in the whole world, aren't you?
Better than Stetson Bennett, yes.
Oh my God.
He just wants
this crap
he
up.
wants
You cannot make this crap up. Okay.
I love Carson and he did so well for us, but he didn't accomplish as much.
No, not even close.
If he had the team that Stetson Bennett had,
you know what? He was on the team, and you know what? He didn't start over.
He couldn't start.
He was on the team. He was doing this.
He was holding that clipboard.
He might have been doing some of this on the sideline.
That's fine.
So, anyway,
that's fine.
Hey,
Kirby doesn't like to share his
tomorrow
QB.
when Carson Beck throws 3 more interceptions, SMU will
He
definitely
won't.
cover.
yeah, I think he's getting into because that's 2 games out of his last 3 or 4 that he's thrown multiple picks. So when he gets in these these runs, like
Yeah.
he did that last year.
It's like they just don't stop. It's like coming down rain from heaven above.
And he's so talented, and he's such a good quarterback. He's very smart. I think he gets a little antsy sometimes and thinks he can fit it into a tight window that's just not there. Now, I'm not saying SMU's defense is Miami's defense. They're not, but they're going to be at home. And if the road team, who's a huge favorite, starts turning the ball over like crazy, that's not good. You could probably lose the game.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see which version of Beck shows up tomorrow, and that may determine which way that game actually goes, of course, because he's going to have a huge impact on that game, I'm sure, being the quarterback.
Oh, 100%.
And then another game. I think this is going to be a sneaky good game tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
Tennessee at
this is
home,
gonna be a good one.
only favored by 2.5.
Mm-hmm.
So Micah and Tiger Mike are going with the orange. I can't even. Tennessee Volunteers.
How do you say that name? I just say
Hey.
hillbillies.
Yeah, the Fighting Hillbillies
Mm-hmm.
from Knoxville, Tennessee. So
Hey,
defend yourself.
Yeah, I'm the
Dog
one
father.
here. So my thoughts are give me the home team here who plays more turnover free football recently. Oklahoma's quarterback's kind of got a little bug like Carson Beck has gotten where he's throwing picks. And if you're going on the road in that atmosphere, you can't turn the ball over multiple times and come out of there unscathed, especially with this is going to be one of the closest games of the day, I think, and it's going to be a fight to the end, and it's an elimination game, really.
It is. I definitely
I
agree
was just
there.
about to say.
And that favors Tennessee being at home. You would rather your elimination game be at home, and you've probably got the better quarterback in this matchup. I think you do.
That's debatable. I mean, you might be right, but the thing that you said that struck me is you think it's going to be the closest game of the day.
Yeah.
If you think it's going to be a close game, why wouldn't you take the points?
Because it's going to be the closest game. That's why I think Texas. If you're referring to my Texas pick, I mean, I think
No, I'm talking about Tennessee. If you think Tennessee and Oklahoma is going to be the closest game of the day, it seems like you would take the points rather than give
closest
them
game
up.
of the day. I think Tennessee wins by a field goal and they cover.
Oh, okay. So that's as close as it gets. Gotcha.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I'm not saying it's a 1
I didn't know
point
what I did. I
squeaker.
just was curious what your reasoning was there.
And I think Texas wins by 4 or 5 tomorrow. So that just to clarify, like people are looking at the Texas Vandy being like, oh, it's 1.5. That's going to be the closest game. Not necessarily. I think it's this one, Tennessee, Oklahoma, because of what's at stake.
Yeah, there's going to be some puckering sphincters, as we like to say in Knoxville.
That's true.
And usually in those type situations, I would like the team with the better defense. I think that is easier to play when you're, when every possession matters so much. The nation type playoff type game. So
I think
that's the reason why I
Oklahoma's
went
defense.
Oklahoma.
I think their defensive stats are a little inflated, though. They haven't played good offenses. When they have, they've struggled. I mean, they looked like world beaters before they started this gauntlet that started 2 weeks ago on their schedule, and the defense hasn't looked as good. They're not stopping people like they were. So that Tennessee offense is legit. We've seen that firsthand. I don't know that Oklahoma's back end is going to be able to cover these receivers tomorrow.
Well, if he doesn't have time to throw, it doesn't matter if they cover him or not.
I think he'll have time to throw.
Well, that'll be the key to the matchup. If he has time to throw, you're probably right. If he doesn't, then
he was getting the ball out against us in like a second and a half. I mean, if he does that, it's game over.
You got any thoughts on this game, Matthew?
I think Oklahoma covers the points and a little extra. I think it'll be Oklahoma by 10.
Dang. So you're saying outright, and that's not just covered and a little extra. That's an outright and a double-digit win.
Holy crap!
That's a pretty
The
comfortable
only reason
game.
why I'm saying it. The only reason why is because Oklahoma has the better defense.
And you think it's legit?
Legit enough to go into Knoxville and win by 10.
I don't know if y'all noticed or not, but Casey joined the chat earlier and she put her picks in for this week too. I just noticed that.
Yeah, so she's got Tennessee here as well.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she's got Tennessee. She thinks you're wrong, buddy.
Let her. Whatever, dude.
And then the nightcap for our picks this week. Ole Miss at home, back at home after going to Athens and losing and then going to Oklahoma and winning. They're welcoming South Carolina into town. They're favored. Ole Miss is favored by 12.5 points in this matchup. And three of us are thinking Ole Miss is going to take care of business at home. The Dogfather disagrees. I think he's playing the pick'em game here again.
What a shame.
He figured everybody would be on Ole Miss, so he's going South Carolina. So in case that happens, he can gain ground or take the lead in the overall standings. Same thing with Texas.
Yeah, I told you that that one game lead that you have is going to be short-lived. One of these games is going to go my way, and it's not going to go yours. And
it's not short-lived right now. It's been going the entire season,
and it's been very narrow the entire season.
It's still there,
and I think it evaporates tomorrow because one of these games is going to go my way.
Well, one does and one doesn't. Guess what? We're still even.
Even Steven.
And nothing changes. So you just is that what this was? You're just playing the pick'em game?
No, I mean I'll take the 12.5 because now Ole Miss has got to basically crush them, and put them away. Did y'all watch South Carolina last week? I mean,
Yeah, against Alabama, they choked.
They got
that game
robbed. They
away.
should have choked.
They
I
got
mean,
robbed.
they choked that
But
game
they
away.
choked. I mean, they were up double digits, I think, when later on in the fourth quarter, and ended up losing that game.
There was like 2:40 left in the game,
And they
and
were
I
up by
saw a
8 at
picture
that point,
of
I think.
like 8 or 12 at that point, and I saw a picture of their student section close to the front
Getting ready to
there was
run on the. They were going
getting
to
ready to
storm the
run,
field.
and then boom,
Premature stormage of the field.
and them cocks.
Premature stormage from the Cock fans.
Hmm.
Hey, like I said, if they could have, got one more stop. I mean, at the end of the game, the last touchdown that Alabama scores, I don't know if y'all noticed, but like the DB for South Carolina just kind of backs up and just lets him
And
go right by
let
him.
him go. Let him run in. I saw that replay too.
A lot of people were blaming him that for letting the game be fixed or something in Alabama's favor, because it's like, what are you doing? Push him out of bounds.
Yeah, that was an odd play. That really, really was.
So that's really why I'm like, okay, this team is fighting. They're showing some life. Yeah, they're not as good as they were last year, but if they'll give Ole Miss a fight, I think.
Well, see, the difference to me in these scenarios is that was at home for them. This one is not. It's on the road.
That's true.
And
I got to go to
Oxford.
Oxford.
Ole Miss at home has gotten to be a very, very tough team to beat at home.
Yeah.
We've learned that firsthand last year.
Yeah. Here's the problem, though.
And last year, we were a much better team than South Carolina is this year.
True. Ole Miss's defense can't stop anybody.
Yeah, but their offense sure can score points.
They can.
All they got to do is score more.
13 more, actually.
Yeah, 13
That's the problem. That's what I'm saying, guys. Like, not only if you get in a shootout, shootouts are typically close, right? So that favors me. I would
South
win.
Carolina just isn't a good team, period. It's not just one side of the ball or the other. They're just not a good team.
Period. All they got to do is stop their quarterback. If they get him.
And I will say this for Ole Miss's defense. They just went on the road and they beat Oklahoma in their stadium.
On the road.
Their defense played halfway decent. They played a lot better against Oklahoma than they did against Georgia.
Well, yeah, they never stopped Georgia.
Exactly.
They didn't stop us.
So there was only one way to go, and that was up, baby.
And they did it to OU.
But they did it on their field. So now they're at home. Hopefully they can stop South Carolina a few times. And, I don't think South Carolina is good enough to hang with that offense. Ole Miss is, so I think they'll win comfortably tomorrow. I think Kiffin's on a mission to, put a stamp on a few games, and this may be one of them tomorrow.
He could. He needs to make it to the playoff.
They're gonna make the playoff. They're gonna make the playoff. I just think y'all might be overvaluing Oklahoma a little bit and undervaluing South Carolina a little bit.
Well, we will find out tomorrow. That's the beauty of it all, right?
Yep.
Tiger Mike's with y'all. He says Ole Miss makes a statement.
Good. Thank you, Tiger Mike.
Why is he just in the chat all night? Dude, get on your freaking computer and jump in here.
Ole Miss makes a statement. Well, it'd be the first statement that they made this season, because the one and only game that they've played in that was actually a good competition, they couldn't stop us. So
can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop. Won't stop.
It's going to be interesting.
That's the games of the week for the pick'em.
Do y'all have an upset pick of the week? Because I do.
You do?
Yes.
All right, I'll tell you mine. Going by ranking, I'm going to
Going
say...
by ranking?
Yeah, going by ranking. Not by the points. Going by ranking. That's what we were talking about before we came on here.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
No.
And I
Mine's
said
going
you
to be...
could do it either way. I said you could do it either way. Just specify which way you're doing it.
Mine's going to be
We agreed.
both.
All right. So going by ranking, I'm going to say my upset is the Fighting Utes from Utah taking down Cincinnati.
See...
I got one. I'm left field.
Because Cincinnati's ranked 17, Utah's 24 right now.
But Utah's favored by 10.5.
Uh-oh.
I've got one left. I'm going on left field.
Hold on. Utah's favored by 10.5.
Uh-oh.
Hello.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Think we might be losing. Yeah, we just lost him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get that. Maybe we'll get him back in a second, but I don't get the 10.5 point spread there. I'm not sure that we can go there. I know he said by the ranking, but Matty Ice, what's yours?
Ooh. Mine's going to be way out of left field. I'm going to give it a shot, though. Give me Kansas State over Texas Tech.
Kansas State over Texas Tech. I like that. And you know what? Damn it, Tiger Mike. Y'all always do this crap to me. Like, hopefully people haven't read the chat yet, but damn it, bro. Like, this always happens to me. I've got Virginia Tech over Louisville tomorrow by point spread and by ranking. So
Wow.
yeah, give me the Hokies at home. What are they, like 10.5 point dogs now at home?
It says right now 11.5.
11.5. Perfect. Yeah. Virginia Tech's a hard place to play. So
Same with Kansas State too. That's why I kind of went a little left field, but you never know.
Tiger Mike says me too. So yeah, I guess we're together on that, Tiger Mike. So I'm glad you weren't here to say it before I said it, but he did put it in the chat before I did. So this always happens. But yeah, we'll both say that that's our pick together.
Nope. I'm going Kansas State over Texas Tech. Papa D.
I like that. I like that a lot. I thought about that one too.
You're muted.
He's having some technical difficulties for sure.
Yeah. Mike's not even on.
Yeah, he might have to change the setting for what your mic is, since yeah, his headphones died. Gotcha. Well, yeah, if you need to put it in the chat or something. Utah's favored by 10.5. I know you said ranking, but like clearly somebody thinks that they're supposed to roll tomorrow. So your mic's why is your mic off? It's like it's
I'm pulling a Tiger mic. That's what I'm doing.
and he just said good night. This is right before you said that. That's funny.
Yep.
You're pulling a Tiger mic. Okay. Well, this is a little more egregious because it's 10.5. I don't know that I'm gonna let that slide. That because that can't
Hey,
be it.
you don't have a choice.
I don't. What is my name?
The
That's my pick.
Dogfather.
Say it again, Matty Ice. What's my name?
The Dogfather.
And the Dogfather does what?
Grants all the wishes.
Grants all the wishes. No.
No, that's the genie, not the Dogfather.
It's the same thing.
The Dogfather runs this little mafia, so that we are.
So, yeah, my pick. Go you.
Go Utes. Okay. There were some good.
I found a loophole and I'm exploiting it.
Hey,
Yeah, you love to
I
do
respect
that.
it.
I really like Matty Ice's pick, Kansas State. That's good. Hopefully,
What is their spread?
7.5.
Fair.
So not as crazy,
I don't think they'll
but
cover the spread, but I think they'll win at least by a field goal.
and it's at home for them.
I know. I don't know if they'll win by a touchdown or win by a field goal. I can't really decide.
Well, the point is that they'll win. You're picking them to win. That's the point of an upset pick. So
I'm picking them outright. Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah. That is it.
Well, I think that wraps up another great show. Like Tiger Mike said, we'll see you guys again Sunday. And yes, we really mean it this time. We're getting back to our normal schedule here, and we do appreciate all the love and support. If y'all would please continue to like and subscribe, turn on the notifications so that you know when the heck we go on air. And if you would go check out our other pages, we do have TikTok and Instagram where we are posting our reels and our shorts from YouTube and some TikTok videos. So yeah, be sure to check us out everywhere. At BTH Dogs is usually the handle for everything. So we do appreciate that. And if y'all would do that, that's the best way to help us out. So everyone have a wonderful evening. Enjoy the great day of football tomorrow. And as always, go Dogs.
Go Dogs.
Go Dogs.
Go
And
Doors.
go Tigers.